Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, Paul? It's time for us to have fun. And I'm sure my little troll that I love talking about, well, more like a bully as she called it, the B gang. Her nickname's in the title. We're having fun today. I originally was gonna start this live stream. I had a call from the manufacturer of my phone, who fucking last week I had a fucking hard time with. My previous phone had crackling in it, so I had to deal with it last Friday, or yeah, it was no, last Wednesday was the hellacious time. Yeah, Samsung act like a damn troll. They can't tell the truth behind, the whole argument. That's what crack whore baby can't do. Crybaby Crack whore. She can't even tell the truth what she got pissed off about. So then it makes me look like a troll, in her opinion, or she kept calling me a troll. Then they started spreading some lies, and it didn't work out too well for them. They don't realize I've got more behind me than what they got behind them. But I'm loving to see if somebody texts me. One of my mods. Now she went crying to them. Or she'll text my number. That would be hilarious. Because we know she's not going to text me. So how's your troll? Like, which one's your troll? You can put them out there. We can have fun with them. We already know there's a few that likes messing with you. Oh, I've had a couple of them, but my main one and her minions are the ones that fuck with me. They like when I go to other channels to start talking shit and starting shit. But a lot of the channels that actually are respectful people will ask what's going on with that, and a lot of them will tell them to cut it out. I don't know how. They don't know how to cut it out because they're too dumb. Sorry, I'm sending out messages to ones that I normally talk to when I'm going live. Oh, Lady I's doing that to you. Yeah, yeah. That's what they do, is they sit there and lie. Just like that crack whore baby. She's a crybaby. She'll go to everybody to cry. We always have our trolls that like to start shit with us or lie. It's like crack or crybaby. Or should I say crybaby crack whore? Um, I could be. I spent 7 days in the hospital. Went on a Monday and came out on Monday, and it's all heart related. Supposed to keep the stress to the minimum so that I don't faint. That's one of the things that happened. So it ain't been good. Yeah, heart problems have not been good. It's something I live with. And one of the things that I've noticed is crack whore, the crybaby. She likes telling people that doesn't happen or there's nothing wrong. At least that's what I've been told. I'm already on blood pressure meds, but it's the blood pressure is doing this stupid shit where it goes from being high to really low. I went to one of my doctors, a neurologist, and when they did the blood pressure there, it was 97 over 68, which is pretty damn low. Then the next one, it went up to 130 over 98, and then back down to dropping to 87 over 57. And then the pulse will drop down from 120 to 45. So they don't know what to do. Either keep on the medicines or take it off. And they're not 100% sure. They don't know. They really don't know. As any hospital, they'll do the very bare minimum, or they'll claim nothing's wrong. At least with the tilt test, they did say you didn't do so great on it, but they didn't give the results of it, if that makes sense. And I can feel when I have the palpitations, it'll race, or I'll feel it, and it'll go up to 180. Oh, even at 120, 125, that's a little, fast for a person unless they're active, unless they're actually running or, doing something like that. Oh, I've even had some of that shit. Oh, I know people are watching. Crybaby Crack Whore, I know she'd be watching. And she'll probably be texting somebody else. She's talking about me. Hi, Cooking with Lulu. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. But yeah, I could be. I have to see electrophysiologists, which are the ones that play with the electrical of your heart. And when you're already having a pacemaker, they've got to look and see if there's another ablation going on, or if I have to have another lead for the pacemaker. How are you doing, Lulu? I've had several of them, and it does show that the heart rate will drop, and the blood pressure will drop and go up and drop. They've seen that. They just can't figure out what's going on. Lulu, I'm happy for that. At least you're doing good. At least okay, We all have our fun. I'm sure you got some trolls on here that, loves to mess with you. I'm trying to be okay too. And I'm sure some of them probably told you that it was fake. That's what they like to do. That's what they always love to do. Especially with a crack or crybaby. He remains to be one of those who likes to talk the shit. But it's funny because I can be on here and talk and tell you about the heart condition and things going on. And, people will go, and I know a certain one that loves to go around and would say shit. And then when I call her Crybaby Crack, she don't like it. Paul, that is that is a respectful and an honest, good thing to do. Let them know that you're wanting to be the mature human being and putting it into stuff. I wish the brat, or well, I wouldn't call her brat, the crack hoe would do that. Like I said in the past, when she stops talking, I'll stop talking. But one thing I know, she can't do that. He loves to be mods in other channels, and her whole situation of why she became one of those that want to talk shit about me was the fact that when YouTube messed up and my mods lost their wrench and I could not fix hers right away, she got pissed off and thinking I took her wrench away. Which I probably should with the way her behavior was or has become. Maybe YouTube had intuition of how she acts. Oh, the one that used to be kind of in her group, as I call it, has noticed something. And she turned against that one. I get a message about it from one of my mods. That you should see this. I said, what? She goes, well, somebody is learning about your crack whore buddy and found out that she was ignoring her. And to be straight honest with you, that was what happened at first with her and me. She'd get quiet, she'd ignore the calls, well, not the calls, but the text. Because I wouldn't call her ass. And so, she didn't answer that. So I guess you can say she basically did the same thing. And then when we were online, She would always make these googly eyes and make these all these emojis go on, just like she did the other one. And I'll put the name out. I feel bad for Roscoe, I really do, because she's being ignored. I feel bad for the poor girl. I have respect for that one. She's put up with a lot of shit, you know, and that's what YouTube does. Well, that's what the immature people on YouTube does. That's what Crack Whore Crybaby does. She ignores people when she gets in problems. She avoids them, I should say. And then she goes online and put these emojis on or make these sly comments towards somebody. And I'll admit it, there's been a couple times I'd go off on that. And I have gone off on her minion, one of her minions, on another live stream, but that was a trigger moment, and I've kind of learned from that trigger. Don't let it, don't let her get to you. Don't let her, don't respond to that one. But you know what? I would love to see Crack Whore Crybaby come up. I would love to see it, to be honest with you. Lulu, that happens. I'll put in one person for a second and let you know who did that to uh Roscon. Yeah, it happens. And I have so much respect for Roscon. Exactly. Exactly. And that's something that Crack or Crybaby likes to do. Or Crybaby Crack or. There you go, Lulu. And then after that, I'll delete it for a little while. Or should I leave it? Nah, I got too much respect for Roscon. I'll leave it. I'll leave it there for you to read, and everybody else if they want. But yeah, that's Crybaby Crack Whore. And yeah, when it stops talking, then I'll stop having fun. I'll stop having them nicknames for it, I guess you could say. Well, When you see, let's see, when Crybaby Crack lost her wrench and mine, she got some of her minions to join in, and then they started telling some people, one being an auditor that I supported really well, that I was doing things behind the scenes and causing all this trauma and all this, that, and another. So, and it's all because a wrench was taken away from her. If you see the previous message that I sent, you'll understand. So that one was the one that started the whole situation. And it's sad because they brought in mom. They decide that they did a wellness check on mom. They try calling the um, Humane Society or the dog pound basically on us. They didn't succeed. I mentioned a name to them, which is Crybaby Crack. Even though they can't say the name, they can kind of give you a reaction. And let's just say there was a nod to the head. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's what Crybaby Crack does. That is what she does. Yeah, if you see it, mention hi to it and see how it goes. If it doesn't respond, Lulu. And I'm not saying your full, your channel name, because I don't want it to automatically go and do that. But they can see you on here, and they probably will. And I don't give a fuck. Crybaby Crack won't come on. She won't even come in the chat. She's too scared, or she's too stupid to show how she acts here. It's bad when she crybaby to one of my mods, and I was text that, which in return only made me go more into it, give her more issues. Yeah, it's like almost like, as I call the high school cliques. It's almost like that. They act like that, and then they want to become bullies and spread this or spread that. And that's fucked up. And you probably notice her group of friends that she's really communicated with. That seems like she's really close to. And a couple of the females is the ones that she started, and you probably see me not at some of the channels because of the bullshit. And then some of the channel owners are not so bright. Matter of fact, I'm actually blocked on a couple of them because of, Crack or Crybaby and her minions. Not that I, said anything to them on there that would cost a ban on a channel. I never called them names. I never really, never started a fight with them. There's only been one channel that I responded back to them, and that was the very, very beginning of it. And I got to the point where I stopped responding. It wasn't worth it to me. There's channels that thought they were going to try to help the situation and clear up the shit, but then they began to listen to the Crack or Crybaby and her minions. Oh, Lulu, you know that they're gonna say something and they're gonna claim that you were saying that it was about somebody. That's just what these, as I call the online They're not necessarily, they are trolls, but they become almost like a bully. It's like a bully, action. It's a bully way. And then some of these, they do run your name through the blood or through the ground in the mud. And you can get them for defamation. But, they don't realize they also could go for cyberbullying. The one that's getting all this shit from one person is only responding, they're only reacting. Well, I'm glad you don't pay attention to it. It's like when some of them kept saying stuff, and the one that, Crybaby Crack has my address. Since you send some people here, like a sheriff, to do a wellness check on Mama, well, it didn't really do her any good. So, I made the comment on here on my own, not anybody else's channel. And said she wouldn't come to my place. She wouldn't come face to face. Because a lot of them are dumb. Exactly, Lulu. That's the same way I am. You're welcome up on panel if you want. I can understand if you can't. You can tell with this, the numbers that are people watching means that the trolls and the bullies, as some people call them, are coming up. And yes, Crack Whore Crybaby is actually a bully. She bullies people into, reacting a certain way. And, talking shit behind, she likes to bring up some lies to people. She likes to get in the heads of other people and let them know, hey, somebody's bad. Thank you, Rev Kelly. Yes. Easter should be fun. Later on today, I'm not supposed to be going out of the house and walking around. I'm not supposed to go to places with the heart condition that's going on now. But I am tempted to go to a park that has trails and try to walk a little bit in there. Not do too much that would give me problems. I'd have family there, to watch out. So, and a lot of times when I push my limits, they'll put me in my place. That's what family are supposed to do. They're supposed to look out for you and keep up with you. Hell, Lulu, some people get mad because I go to Salty Rants channel or Salty Speaks Easy channel. Yeah, they get mad about that. As you probably know, there's a few that would get mad if you go to a certain channel. Stop. Stop, Yoda. Thank you. I've got a Chihuahua lab pit next here. I understand that, Lulu. Oh, I had a phone that every time somebody talked to me, either on speakerphone or the regular, the way, without the speakerphone on, my speaker would crackle, so I couldn't hear anybody. So that's why I didn't use my phone until I got the replacement one on a live stream. I didn't, do a live stream. Yeah, Rev, I've been on that situation too. It's just not put online as much. One of my trolls has talked about it. He still does live streams, Lulu. If it ain't on Salty Rent, it's on Salty Speakeasy. He still does his live stream. So yeah, I get my trolls. That's good, Rev Kelly. At least she stopped talking about you. Shame she went on to Paul Fullerton on it. Sorry, got some howling in the background. They just what they do. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, Yoda? Yeah. You get the Yoda. You see yourself? Wait, your baby. Oh, the baby. Yeah, they got all the other ones going. That's what I do, Rev. The ones that believe the trolls, or as they call themselves, bullies, in which I had called them bullies in the beginning. Because they act like it. I'm like, they are bullies. Now he's got all of them going off. Right? That's the same way I am, Rev Kelly. I keep busy. But I have my fun online, though. And through text messages. Not to her, but to one of my... Well, to a couple of my minions. Or not minions. Well, I guess you can say they're my minions, too. But they don't go and attack her. I've got some at home. So if anybody shows up that wants to start shit and they start attacking, I can go after them with that. They come on my property and start trying to attack. Well, if it says I can play this, I fear for my life, or it's called stand your ground. They come on your property, you have a right to stand your ground here. But Crack or Crybaby is not worth a piece of metal. It's just not worth it. Crybaby Crack Whore is not worth that. I rather use my hands if she ever shows up here to my house. Yep. Yeah, sissy. Want to say hi? You're saying hi? Are you a sleepy baby? They usually playing, but yeah, sometimes you have to just ignore the ones that do it, or find a way to use a nickname, but put it out there, even though they it might be about them. Put it out about them. Yeah, baby. Oh. Sorry, the sleepy baby. She wants to sleep, and mainly on me. I want to get down and play. Yoda, would you like to get down and play? Yeah, Crybaby Crack will probably call again. But I'll tell you what, they actually, callers like that, and especially that one, the sheriff department, which is what controls my area, and dog pound guys have gotten it where If that one calls or anybody else that calls like that, um, even if they try to be anonymous, they won't come out. For one, they know I'm a rescue situation and I help rescue centers. And then two, they know that my animals are taken care of, even the ones that I'm keeping for myself, the ones that I've kept. Unlike you, Rev Kelly, I've had, I don't have the insurance to pay for it. They only do 2 visits um per per year. My county has a charity insurance, which is not that good. They only allow 2 visits to the hospital, and they will not pay for or being admitted. They only pay for the ER, which in turns makes the ER pretty much, let's just say, don't admit when they should. This last time I was admitted to the hospital, they the first doctor that came in, the one doctor, they said that that let's see, what did the doctor said at first? He asked what the problem was, how long it's been going on. I understand that I'd passed out for over an hour and 30 minutes, hour 45 minutes, somewhere around there. He says, "Well, I'm admitting you. Didn't even take a look, just admit, because I'm admitting you. You already been here once. Nothing was done. I'm gonna admit you, and we're gonna see what's going on." His first idea was cardiac issues, and yeah, it came down to being my heart. Yeah, Rev Kelly, my mother was the biggest supporter, and has took a biggest time to take care of me. So right now, I'm supposed to minimum the stress on my heart. So dealing with Samsung was one of the things that end up making me pass out. So if I get too much stress on my heart, I end up passing out. Um, and I can feel when my heart's doing that stupid shit. My blood pressure would be kind of high, and then shoot down to be pretty much critical low. And then the heart rate would go from 125, 120 down to 45 is the lowest that I've found so far. No, wait, it was 38 was the lowest. And then with that, then it'll shoot up to 180, 190. So it goes back and forth. But I've never begged for help for my medical bills. I've had people offer money to, even when I said, "Hey, I want to do to feed the homeless," but I haven't been able to now. They wanted help. Rev Kelly, that is something that I've done. I've ate right. I've never, done anything that would cause this heart problems. I'm very cautious on my salt intake. I take care of it. True, Rev Kelly, Crybaby Crack horror, I've even said in the past, if it stops talking, then I'll stop, making these videos, doing a live stream just to mess with it. That's the name of the link. Or not the link, but the channel or the video. Oh, yeah, you would love this one. It's actually a mod in your channel, I believe. It's been in your channel and talking shit. I lurk a little bit because I know that's what they do. Give me 1 second, guys. Pop. Sorry, I had to put up one of the dolls. Well, I'll type in for a minute because I know it's gonna cry to you. There you go. It's in the chat. There's people, and Rev Kelly, you probably heard it. They'll say ordains are fake ministers. I don't believe that. I really don't. They say some just do it to get people to help me. Yeah, and she'll be in there. She might be lurking to see if I'm in there. Yeah, I remove names every so often. But yeah, she'll be in there lurking. Hell, she's been known to. She's even said, "Hey, lurk in these channels to see if she's in there." So to keep the drama away from your channel or away from them, not responding back to them, I kind of just lurk for a little while and then I pop in and say something here and there. You get a bunch of people in your live streams, and you don't always see comments from people, but you've always been respectful, and that's something that I have respect for people. And you don't always believe the drama that people do. No, you might speak your opinion of somebody, Rev Kelly. Well, not of them, but what is said. I've never seen it negative, nor have I seen it. Yeah, Chuck, there's a lot of respect for you. You may have a few people talk shit because you came here, but you know what? Fuck them. I got respect for you and much love for your channel and what you do. Hell, you've been in Florida. You should try some Polk County, like around Lakeland, Florida. Around Lakeland, Winter Haven, and Bartow. Like, Arbandale is one of the big ones that like to be a little rough, and then my town here in Lakeland does. Yeah, I give you new places. I will give you names or areas. Vero Beach is one, and in between from my town to Vero Beach, there are a lot of racist cops there. Exactly. I feel the same way. Oh, I can understand that shit. As long as as far as you are from here, just seeing you in Florida had me cracking up. But the way these cops do. Hell, that one that you had, it got behind you where you were sitting after I think they did a stop or something, and then they tried to stop you and try saying your license was expired or your tags were expired was one of them, which is fucking crazy. That's what they do here. They don't look on other, places to look for your insurance, your license, your tags. They don't listen to it. Hell, I just had my accident March 1st, and the fucking cop, which I don't have their name, I forgot their names. I can't think of it right now. But the cop actually listened to the middle car and put on a report, which is a false report as far as the girl was going, trying to be a scammer on the insurance, of saying there were two other people in the car when it was just her. Well, when her insurance gave me a call, I just told them how it was. I told my insurance and the first car that was in the accident too. I even called her and let her know. Well, I talked to her husband and let them know. Get the police report. Fight the accident report. Just fight it, because that shit is, that's what they do. And that's what they done. The good thing about mine is that they didn't say the who was the cause. He put it as he couldn't find who was at cause. Which, in law wise, here I would have been in the cause of the accident or fault of the accident, because I was the last one in the accident. I was the last car. I had no way of stopping, especially when the car bounced into me. I ended up pushing them back into the first car. There's nothing I could do. And I got fucked over with my insurance. Yes, I got an attorney now. So yeah, I got scammed with my own insurance. Well, guys, I can tell you, Paul and Rev Kelly, um, been a Baptist for a while. Had an issue with the church, which I even grew up with Assembly of God, so I'm with them. My grandfather was the one that brought me to Assembly of God, and I stuck with it. I didn't like how this one church, a Baptist church, treated my manly handicapped brother. Yeah, my brother has seizures and stuff, and they attacked him basically and told us that he shouldn't be at church. Who tells a person they shouldn't be at church? Like, come on. If that's just pretty much saying, God don't want them there, and that's not true. Now, I will say this: God does not care if you go to church or not. As long, your home could be your church. He doesn't put it as you have to go to church. You have to talk to the Lord. You got to talk to the Lord, talk to God, let him, show him that you support them. Yeah, I love the Assembly of God. It's the one that showed me more of how it's supposed to be. And I've had more good experiences with them. Now I'll admit it, you gotta find the right church that makes you feel right. Yoda, get down from there. Yoda, down. Please. You little motherfucker. Get down. He literally just sit in the spot where I told him to get down from. Yoda's gonna be my one that dares me. Yeah, Lake Mary is not too far from Orange City and DeLand, Florida, where I pretty much say I grew up in DeLand, or as some people call it, DeLand. I grew up there pretty much. My grandfather lived there. His church was there. That was my hometown, and yes, some of them fucking officers there can be crooked as fuck too. I didn't even think about that one. Orange City is another one that's crooked as hell. Matter of fact, there's a spot in Orange City. They always had a curfew. They still do to this day. Let's see, it's 17 in there, but it's like downtown. Um, Downtown Orange City. Right where the spring is. They've got a national park. It's right in that area. The basically the boulevard just right there. It's basically 17. It's I believe Blue Springs Park. I can look online. I can't always think of the name, so yeah, Blue Springs State Park. The Springs is nice there. Yeah, Lake Mary's not too far from me. Probably about maybe 45 to an hour. Maybe longer. Depending on which way you go. Sometimes it can be about an hour and a half. The land is like 3 hours if you take the back roads, which is normally what we take. Close to 3 hours. Orange City is probably about 3 hours, 3.5 hours away. I've got family that still lives in DeLand, or well, DeLand and Orange City, but most of them live in Orange City, and then DeLon Springs area. So we have DeLon Springs, DeLon, Leon, whatever you want to call it, De Leon, Springs, and then we've had Blue Springs area, which is Orange City, and then DeLand. And I pretty much growed in all three of them areas. I actually love DeLon Springs more than I do Blue Springs. It is more open, more, area. And then not only that, but there's a tour you can do that it will take you down. It's like a river in a way, but they'll take you down on a boat and show you things. Um, Let me look and I'll tell you for sure. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. It's supposed to be in Florida, right, Paul? Let's see. Yeah, Orlando's probably about an hour away from me. That's where that is. But yeah, yeah, I grew up in Blue Springs. Hey, sissy, don't do that. Yeah, I'm probably about an hour away from that, Paul. Here we just call it Disney World. which I think they just hit either the 50th year or their 100th year. I'm not sure. It had to be the 50th or 70th. I don't think it's quite 100 years. Because I think they opened up in 1950s. I could be wrong about that. I could be completely wrong with that one, but no, Rev Kelly, I have not. Yeah, DeLon Springs, I really loved. That was, to me, that's the better place. Blue Springs is, good. They've got a spot where you can pretty much flow to. It's got a current to it. Blue Springs does, whereas DeLon don't. Um, but I really love DeLon. Might be cold as fuck, but I love it. It's 72 degrees all year round, and if you're in 80-degree, 90-degree weather, if not much, oh yeah, the humidity can be a bad part of it. For Disney, but Florida gets all the way up to 100 degrees above, and if you go to a spring that's 72 degrees, you literally are freezing your ass off when you first get in. You have to get used to it. But yeah, Blue Springs is one of those that really it goes, in a current, and it goes basically towards. They've got a little cavern in there. It basically goes to it. That current goes there, and you got to get in on the right time. Let's see. I just banned these because they're not my real Rev Kelly. Yeah, we got some of them that's trying to come in here to porn bomb Rev, and they're using your name. See, I know how to watch for that one. They're dumb fucks. But I love putting my panel link up there for them because I know that's what they're gonna do. Yeah, DeLon Springs don't have that current. Sissy, stop it. Yeah, Florida is, we got a couple of our areas that's crazy. Yeah, I know it's not you. That's the funny part is they think I don't know, but I do. Oh yeah, if our humidity level is high, it gets hot as fuck. Pardon my French, but it does. So yeah, it gets really bad. I'll admit it. You know what? I can just say the weather's probably kind of like crack or crybaby, as bad as that, possibly. That's what I would say. It's close to her. I would describe it as her. It's like that bad. When it gets high, it gets hot, hot. It gets up, at some point, it gets up to 110 here. At least a feel of it's like 110. The actual temperature could be maybe 100. The index will be like 110, 115 sometimes, especially in the summer. Yeah, here in Florida, it, it gets really hot as you learn. The humidity will kill you. It gets so bad that the news will tell you watch the heat index because of heat stroke. Sorry guys, I am losing my voice a little bit. Abigail, we always get hate no matter what. Just like Crybaby Crack Horse, she'll do the same fucking shit. And she gets so mad and she has so much hate for somebody. And the sad part is, she was so buddy buddy with somebody and then she started ignoring them and doing the same thing she's done me. There's no telling what she's telling some of these channels. And the person she turned against was such a good lady. I have so much respect for the woman. She puts up with a lot of shit. And like with anybody, I mean, not like what a person does, but I can still respect them. But really, I have no respect for a crack or a crybaby. You know, just like I don't have respect for let's see how I put it. MT No, TR, sorry, TR. I have no respect for her. She has no respect for me. You know, I don't hate her. I just don't have no respect for her. And there's too much that goes on around. I have my issues with that one, but I just don't have no respect for it. Just like I have no respect for Crybaby Crack, or I don't have no respect for her. Sissies, cut it out. Sorry, the lab. Oh, Chihuahua Lab Pit Mix. Puppy is just being bad, as all puppies do. They gotta learn. She'll do things or not Crybaby. Crybaby Crackor would do things that are not adult behavior. I've never really went to other channels and say she's a bad person. When she starts telling them lies about me, I will go to them and tell them, hey, don't believe half the shit that person says. At least about me. I will go to that channel owner and let them know. If they got an email, I'll email them. Or I find a way to message them. But do I go around and tell every channel she's bad? No. I talk about it. I do it on my own channel. I don't go to other channels. To me, that's childish and it's disrespectful to that channel owner. Yoda, stop. Yoda's my little daredevil. Matter of fact, he got on top of a bed of one of the pups, or well, dogs that I got in my room. And I told him to get down. He literally just sat down there. Um, Here in Florida, it got these canopies for like some of these kid parks that blocks the UV rays and will block the sun out. But in general, I don't have that. Well, here in Florida, we do get quite a bit of rain. I think it's June and September. Well, when I did softball scorekeeping just about a few minutes from my house, um, at that park, the softball park, it was August and September, and the softball season would start early in like mid August to like the second week of August, and then through September we would have rainstorms that would actually make us cancel the rest of the games. Like we get started, and then we have that flood, as I call it. You know, the gates open. Yeah, I would love some cool air. Here. Hell, last night got up to 72 at night. Yeah, that's still cool. But inside a house, it can get up to 80 at night. I have no AC, so my house gets pretty damn hot. Yeah, we got fans in certain windows, but they don't do very much for us. But yeah, if it gets to 100 degrees, it's probably going to be 110 in the house. We're like 10 degrees higher. But we have the fan and we're not directly in the sun, so that kind of helps from having a heat stroke. So that's a big difference here. Oh, I would love to get, well, not 35, but like 40, 50-ish here. But that's possibly not going to happen. Let's see, what are we currently here? We're currently 86 right now. 86 degrees. So yeah, not so fun. I would love to get higher, but that won't happen. Yeah, Paul, it does get hot. And basically, you can basically look like you wet yourself on some days. Hell, sometimes with women, it make them look like they're leaking up or on the chest. And if you're a big chested girl, you're screwed. As I tell you, you better put some baby powder under there. Well, a lot of people have said, Florida has nothing but high humidity compared to others, other states, other cities. They would say it's the worst at it, you know. Whereas other places got dry heat, we don't. We don't have dry heat here. Which, in a way, they say dry heat's worse because you cannot really tell that you're getting a heat stroke until it's too late. Rev Kelly, I can understand that. And then there's some women who don't work. I can't work for disability, but there's some of them. They're just too lazy to work. We had a renter one time. It was a couple. The girl didn't work, and the guy worked his ass off. They had 3 kids together. All right, Lulu. But the woman would not work. And I mean, she was bringing in other men in the house. We would see it. And, one of the things that the guy asked is, hey, if you see anybody come up there, come over, let us know. We pretty much stayed out of it until, the other guy started threatening our renter, who was actually working his ass off for her. That there alone, I just don't have no respect for that. When he finally kicked her out, that was uh, that was the day that I actually laughed. I'll admit it. Because I thought it was fucking funny. He had enough and said, hey, get the hell out of here. He got her out. She goes probably about 10 minutes from here, maybe 20 at the most. And weren't paying attention to one of her babies, which is a young kid. Gets out of the window. Yeah, doxing I don't like either. The shade's better here too. But yeah, that person really really did something to her. She actually, when she got the new place, the youngest son, walked out the door or out the window, somehow got out, and walked about 10 minutes from the house. And I have no respect for the woman. I have no respect. You let your own child get out. No, not around here. We've had a few come here and there. The park that I like to go to and walk, that's got the trails on. You'll see one here and there every once in a while. And I found out the hard way on that one. I really did. I found out the hard way. Let's just say I was walking on one of those trails and happened to see one and ran the other way. Yeah, it's one of those I don't walk on. It's funny because then when I was driving around, I was like, dang it, I don't have my gun on me. I could have had me some pork there. It might have been wild pork, but hey, I would have me some pork. And I was with my brother, so we cracked up laughing. It was so funny. Not my mentally handicapped brother, but the other one. The pain in the ass brother, as I call it. And damn if we didn't. We seen at least two of them, and every one it was just the perfect size. It was like, fuck. If we just had our gun. If we just had it. We might have gotten in some trouble, but maybe we could have hit that problem. Hell, that part might have enjoyed that one. I don't know. They probably would put us behind bars on that. Yeah, it was one of those. It's a shame we didn't have the money for, or the guns for. That was one of them. That was one time I could say that we wish we had it. Hey, sweetheart,
Hey, how are you?
hanging in there.
That's good. I just heard when you were talking before about that you had just come out of the hospital or you were in the hospital for 7 days or something.
Yep, 7 days. I got out. Went to the primary care. The hospital didn't really go into details. The primary care doctor that's there, or whatever you want to call it, the admitting doctor, she really didn't give information, but she kind of just said it was heart related in a way, but without saying it. And then I went to the follow up doctor after that out of the hospital, my primary care. And they go, yeah, that's definitely heart problems. You need to go to electrophysiologist, which is the one that's done three of my heart surgeries. So it's like, do I really want to go back to them? I don't want to find out what they're going to say as far as surgery wise. I don't. It's one of those, they done three surgeries. And you're like, uh really don't want to go to them.
Right.
Just like any doctor, if you have surgery with that doctor and then they tell you have to go back, you kind of get nervous about going back and what they have to say.
Oh, definitely. And I really don't think it's a good idea for. I wouldn't like be on here. Really, that's definitely not good for you.
Oh, that's
Like I
my
take a.
fun. I'm actually more relaxed on here than I am anywhere else, really.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things, especially when Crack or Crybaby starts her talking or her crybabying to other people. I get more
How did you?
enjoyment out of it. I start laughing my ass off. One of the things I told her, before, and I put it on here. I said, "Hey, you stop talking about me. I'll stop talking about you. I'll stop calling you crybaby crack whore." And in the beginning, I was just calling her crack whore. And then when she started crying to somebody else, one of my mods who sent me a message, that's when I started calling her crybaby crack whore.
How did you guys get to this point? Like, what happened? Really? Like, how did you guys like?
She lost her rich because of YouTube and thought I wouldn't that I took it away. And with that one, she was one of few that I couldn't give the wrench right back to afterwards. It actually with one of them took me a week before I ever got it back to
Oh
him, and it was
wow.
like, why would that? And I did everything to fix the problem. I even took offline and said, hey, let's talk about it offline. Let's talk about it. I've got the text messages where I told her, hey, let's talk about it. Let's fix the situation.
Wow. That's crazy. See, I try, like I said in chat, I try never to get involved. I try, I don't like that drama shit. That's not for me unless I see my name or hear my name in something and it's really something serious. Other than that, this is all freaking like I've noticed that people that I talk to that other people don't talk to, they used to say hi to me before, and now because they don't talk to that person, now they don't say hi to me because I talk to the people they don't talk to. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. So we
So
last time we talked was December 9th. And I told her, I said, hey, I don't know what happened to your wrench. I've tried to fix it.
no, but I'm saying that I've noticed that people have stopped talking to me because I don't talk to people that they don't talk to. That's not my problem. That's your problem with them. I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm not getting involved. Ain't nobody on here for me. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to insult anyone. I don't have no ride or dies here. These are people I've met on YouTube. If they're nice to me and
Matter of
respect me, I will
fact, there's some of them here. I said, let me know when you like to talk
like
to
to
me
talk on
on
the
the
phone with
phone.
me.
I think it's great for one of us or us to do one on one. And then I continued, and then I says right here in the past, and I told her let's just be friendly. So it's multiple times.
Right.
I even said it. Even said I would work on it.
I don't know.
Like I
That's
even told
crazy.
her after that point she was a mod.
Right.
So it's bullshit. And I don't put her number out there. I should, but I don't.
No, you shouldn't. No, 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 no. I don't think anyone should dox anyone unless they do it to you, then it's fair game. But
Well,
if they're not doing it to you, I don't believe in doxing anyone.
I wouldn't dox her, even though she's tried it online. She has given other people offline my number and my address,
Oh, listen,
and
what's
they
fair game is fair game.
so she sent them messages and that, and I've actually had messages sent to me of where she had done it, I'm like, I really don't want to see it because at that point, I already knew about it and that was fine. I said, I know she does that. I said, all y'all have to do is tell me she does it. I know. I said, for somebody to tell me and multiple tell me, it must be true. For it to be just one, then you kind of have to, investigate. But when it's
Yeah.
multiple, then like, yeah, this is going on.
Wait, someone's asking me a question. Rev Kelly, Lulu, how do you cook plantains? Are you talking about the sweet plantains or the green ones? There's the yellow and then there's the green. The yellow are the sweet ones.
Yeah, the yellow they call bananas here. And the green, like you said, is the plantains. And those there, man, I've tried to cook with them.
Which one?
Matter
The
of fact,
green one?
I sent my brother up to eat them. Well, both of them, really. And they know that the yellow ones are the ripe ones. But they
Yeah, the
still, I
green
think,
one. The green ones, I'm sorry, Misty. The green ones, you peel them, you make a you cut the edges off, then you make a line down like without going all the way through. Then you peel the skin off. You cut them oblong, not or you can cut them like in circles, like uh an inch apart, I don't really measure. I just cut. I don't measure anything. I just cut as I see. I add them into oil. You fry them a little bit on both sides, not too much. You take them out. You put them in water with a little salt. You take them out of that water after you've fried them, and then you throw them in the oil again. Then now you brown them as much as you like, as to where they're golden. As soon as you take them out, put them on a paper towel, and you drop some salt on them so it sticks to it while they're hot.
yeah, I got my brothers with the green ones. It's so funny because they knew that they would be bitter, but I was the sneaky bitch that was like, no, no, I got the sweet ones. Their faces were priceless when they got that.
Oh, the sweet ones are so good with if you fry them and you put that on yellow rice with an egg on top. Oh my God, they taste so freaking good.
Yeah, I got my brother with them. Cause
What do you
I
mean?
got the bitter ones. The more like, well, I wouldn't necessarily say bitter, but
Yeah,
not
because they're
the.
not they're
It's
not
not.
bitter. They're just that the yellow ones are sweet and the green ones aren't. But I mean, I've never tasted like that. They're bitter.
It. I describe it as bitter, but it's not exactly bitter because you get the sweet ones and then you eat one of those. It
Yeah,
tastes
there's a
bitter.
there's a difference. Yes,
And I tricked
definitely.
them into it because I bought quite a bit of the yellow ones and I only bought a few of the green just to fuck with
Right.
them. I got like two greens for them, and I got them twice in 2 days. I'm like, how fucking dumb can y'all be? But yeah,
And the
like
green the green ones also, you can mash them up like a mashed potato, and you keep mashing them, and then you add like a little bit of liquid to them and keep mashing them until they're a nice texture. And you add an egg on top of that with salami and fried cheese. Oh my God.
I had to try that one. I haven't.
There are so many different ways that you could use it. Oh my God. Wait, give me a minute, Misty. 1 second. What?
Not a problem.
She's going to grab the beets and the. So she wants me to put the potatoes to boil? Obviously, yeah, if she's bringing that. Okay. Missy, can you just give me 1 minute? Let me throw some potatoes on because my daughter's coming from upstate, and I promised I would make her a potato salad, but I add beets and an apple in it to make it a little sweet and carrots and stuff. So I gotta put the potato and eggs to boil now.
Yeah, I ain't had potato salad in a long time.
Oh my God, we make it different potato salads, but this one she likes it sweet.
For myself, I don't like it sweet. I gotta have my mustard in it,
Oh,
or
okay.
just if they put
Yeah,
the sweet mayo in it. Oh no, nope, I'm good. I
you're
won't
you're
eat it.
very welcome, Rev Kelly.
Yeah, you give us new ideas for the plantains. I have to try them.
Yeah, there's so many different ways that you can use them. It's unbelievable. You make like little canoes out of the sweet ones also, and you add some ground beef in there. with the onions and peppers and cheese nicely melted. Oh my God, it's the flavor is phenomenal. I gotta hop off. I'm receiving a phone call.
Alrighty.
I'll come back, okay?
Not a problem. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Hello? Misty, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, that wasn't the idea. Okay, let me tell him to Georgie, hang up, call me back.
What I'll do is I'll remove you.
I'll call you back. Yeah.
I'll remove you so you can get out of here.
All
Sometimes
right,
it's
thank you. I can leave now. I came back in. I'll be back.
okay. You can try it that way first. There we go. Yes, Rev Kelly, they are very good. I've tried some of her recipes. She did chicken noodle soup and I tried it. Hey West Coast, thank you for coming in. Shit, my phone went silent. Well, not silent, but it. God dang it. Fucking next me out of freaking YouTube. I like watching my live chats. Come on. Okay, YouTube, you want to be a dick. Okay. Oh, it's my phone, really. Good to see you, Flan. We miss you. I'm glad you two showed up. Oh, no, you're always welcome here. You know, I back y'all. I just haven't been able to be on YouTube with everything that's been going on with health wise, and then like I do live streams when I feel up to it. And then my phone actually I just got a new one, so hopefully it'll start working YouTube at least. But my speaker was breaking on it, like it'd break up, and then I got to the point where YouTube wouldn't even play on my phone. And I kinda got away from a lot of well, the bullshit troll minion, whatever you want to call her. As I call it, a crack whore or crybaby crack whore. But with her, I really haven't been going to other channels. I've noticed she don't go to y'all or go to West Coast, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just hoping my YouTube works now, so I can be in there and be in the chats, and hopefully my speaker don't go out again. I fucking hate calling Samsung. I had so much hell Wednesday with them. It literally was 20 to 30 times that they transferred me to somebody else. Yeah, I try to stay away from the channels that Crackor goes on. You know, and she knows who she is. It was funny because one of the live streams, which end up giving me a copy strike, but I don't give a fuck on that part. It ended up giving a copy strike, but she ended up crying to one of my mods, and that mod sent me a message, and I'm like, you know what? Here we go. And I just fucked with her more. I started another live stream right after it, and I just went hard. You know, I have my fun. Let's just say that I haven't heard her going to West Coast channel in the live streams since it's been unmodded. It's complained about that to one of the other mods. But yeah, it's I wouldn't say that it's better as far as heart related or health. I spent 7 days in the hospital with it, and it hasn't been all that great. I went in for fainting for the longest one being an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes. I went in there, got out, no answers really. The admitting doctor pretty much just said, We don't know. But yet she kind of lead for it to be cardiac problems or heart problems. That's just what they do, West Coast. That's what they do. It's mainly the trolls come in and watch for a little while, and then they won't hit a thumbs up, which is fine. I don't care if I get a thumbs up. Hell, I get the views. That's what matters, And then afterwards, when I go off, I'll have a few people that will comment in the chats or in the comment section. Those are what matters the most. Because people will see the title, they will see the like. It don't matter what title it is half the time, and they'll listen in. But yeah, the health situation hasn't been so great. When I went to the primary care, they want me to see the electrophysiologist, which is the one that done four of my surgery or three of my surgeries. Um, the fourth one they kind of did. They went in to check. Okay, no problem. I appreciate it, Flan. Yeah, Mom will be happy to hear y'all been on here and that y'all doing good. At least y'all came on and as we haven't heard from y'all in a while. But yeah, the health issues are getting better. At least I aim for them to get better. I've got where the doctor says they don't want me going out too much. Only really to doctor's appointment or when I necessarily have to. But I think today I'm gonna try going to a park where it has trails and try walking in there. To me, I feel like walking will do better than just pretty much taking it easy at home. So it don't help having a car accident March 1st and then this happening and it doesn't work. It's been a rough 2 months pretty much. And the sad part of that accident, I was actually heading back home after going to a food bank for my family because of food stamps really messed up. So I was going there, came back home. I was only maybe 10 minutes from the house when the accident happened. And the middle car, man, she tried to fuck us over so bad. She told the cops there were two other people in the car when they're not. So I got fucked on that one. Plus, the insurance didn't do me any good. I told them I wanted a collision and uninsured motorist or underinsured or uninsured motorist, and they didn't give it. So basically, I got fucked on that part. Then they wanted to believe partially of the police report, um, which I told them. I said, hey, the middle car is lying about how many people were in there. I even sent them a picture of how many people were in the car, and they didn't even, they didn't even take that. So, but the funny part is, the person she wasn't driving her car, and she didn't have a license for one. So that even then, caused another issue there. But the insurance of the person's car had called me, so I was like, hey, there was three people. I sent them a picture of it being, just her in the car, because that was the girl's first accident. So I wanted to make sure everything was documented so that I didn't have any issues. Well, I still had issues with insurance. So basically, my insurance scammed me, and the one insurance I had, I switched from them after the accident. But they had said, you got this when I signed up with them. did the paperwork and everything, and the lady that was making us sign the papers kept the papers blocked so you couldn't see what they were doing. So pretty much done a fuck you kind of situation. So it is what it is. I give it to them. They done stupid. That's what they do, though, to you. It's all right, though. I got an attorney, so that's the bonus to it. But I try to be on YouTube to not put the mind on it. Keep your mind off of the shit. With the attorney, I should have faith in her. Which I do. So everything with that, pretty much situated good. My car waited a month to actually to have a radiator leak. I spent 6 hours waiting on a tow truck, and having these heart problems. I should have been at home, but I couldn't get home no matter what I tried. Where my house is and where I was stuck at, even if I put water into my car, I wouldn't have made it. It was too much. When I put the water in it, it started leaking even more. Like it was dropping the water out. So I couldn't have driven home if I wanted to. Family friend came, looked at it, put water in it, drove it, and didn't even get heat. He let it sit in a spot for a while. Didn't get overheated, nothing. So I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know. That stress on there just wasn't too good. I ended up fainting after that. I got home either that night or the next day. And then when I had a problem with Samsung, it's mainly stress related right now. Before I wasn't even stressed out when it happened, so I'm supposed to keep the stress to the minimum as far as heart related. And I'm not letting like car problems get to me. And how I don't even let my trolls get to me. I have more fun messing with them than anything. It's not really stress. Unless you call it a good stress. It's pretty good stuff. It's more relaxing to me. But I try not to let things get to me. Now, when they start messing with mama, that's when, that's going to be bad stress, but that's when I go to the other side of me. But luckily, they haven't done that in a while, at least as far as I know. I don't even watch the bitch anymore on the channels. Like, if I see her in another chat or something, I really don't pay her any attention, so. That's just not me. I just. I pretty much told that one if they stop talking, and then I'll stop putting their name or their nickname out. They really don't. I might say what they're doing and call them their nickname, but I don't go all to other channels and start that. I see her and ignore it. But at least with your channel, I don't have to deal with that with her. And if any of that happened, I know you won't put up with it, and I know at least some of the people will, take control of it. Don't think she has a wrench in your channel anymore, so that kind of pissed her off. And a few others, but hey, they can get mad over a damn wrench. That's the sad part. Over a fucking wrench. Come on. How dumb can people be? I don't get it with the wrench thing. And the sad part is she already turned on one of her friends. And I've seen that online, which doesn't bother me, but I feel bad for the one she turned on. Because everybody loves her, and the other one, the one she turned on, loves her. Everybody loves that one that she turned on. Even I have a lot of respect for that one. So I feel bad for what happened. If that one wanted to send me a message and, and just talk offline and, just to, kind of talk and get it out, at least, see, I always say you can, when you have something going on and you got somebody you can talk to that can kind of bring you down from being mad or, relieve the situation in a way, it's better to talk offline than be online talking about it. Going to each live, going to somebody else's channel and, arguing. I'm not. Yep, I kicked my ass out of here. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm not one of those that's going to go to other channels and talk shit. I only went off on one person on another live stream, and that was my fault to go off on them. I should have ignored what they said. The live stream was supposed to be about what was going on, explaining what happened with me and other people. Oh, at least my side of it. And well, it didn't put me in a good light to go off on that one. I was triggered, I admit it, I went off. Now, did I apologize to the channel owner? Hell yeah. Would I do that again to somebody else? No. I won't do it on another channel. Now, if I go on somebody's live stream or on their panel or even in the chats, I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it to me. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I try to go live when I'm not so tired with this heart condition. I can barely get around my house. Like if I go in my yard and then come back in the house or something, I've got to rest for a while. So I get very tired quick. And I try not to be. I'm trying to build up my endurance with it, but it's part of the heart condition. It's not going to get any better. Medication is going to be hard because I can't take most of the heart medication for the fact that I have all these bad side effects to it, and a lot of the side effects can cause, some of them can cause death, but others can cause more health issues than anything else. So that's why I don't take the heart medication right now. It's bad enough they gotta find blood pressure med. One thing I am glad for, and I feel bad for the diabetics. But the diabetics have to pay for their insulin, and that the ones that have to do it, I feel so bad. And even if they get copays, it's so fucking high for the copays, and it's ridiculous. It's like our medical fields does not care about, their patients. As far as like the payments and everything, they're all about the money. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday, and at least hopefully they'll have a good week. Y'all feel free to be able to come up on panel. I will know if it's y'all, if it's really y'all or some troll trying to come up. Um, one of my mods here, there was somebody that tried to come up earlier, and they were trying to porn bomb, but it didn't work out too well for them. I do look into if it's my mod or not. And I may give them a chance to come up and talk. But if they don't come up and talk, like they stay quiet for a good second, they're off. But I also will try to get them to show their face, and then tell them what to do. But I'm hearing now that there is a way that people are I don't know how they do it, but they create like a video of the person, and they use that as a way to copy it and make it that person for you to go ahead and put up on the panel, and then and they porn bomb you. Now, how they do that, I have no fucking clue. But at that point, I wouldn't necessarily trust it because you can tell them to do what you say, and then if they don't do it, then it's somebody trying to porn bomb you, or it's the trolls for that person trying to attack them. So anytime one of you, anybody that comes up, I will check in on them. I will see if it's really them. And then there's some of them I know it's them. Yeah, there's some channels I have no problem with. And I know it's them. I'll allow them up. Now I may not like who they listen to, but I don't. I don't have a problem with that person. Hell, I've had one of the people that I really support, but just believing some of the ones that they're with. Um, I trust them. I let them up. Us guys, I hope, you have a good week and you know what? Find some of them shitty wankers. And you gotta stop putting food on there on your on your community tab. You make me hungry with the food. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're back with somebody. Um I am nervous about it, but even I will let that one up on my live stream panel. I have no problem. They can come on a live stream. There's still a mod on my live stream or on my channel. There's still a mod. That's just, I have no problem with them. I don't dislike them. You know, I feel bad that they listen to somebody and constantly having issues on and off and putting it online. There should show what that person really is like, not the one that's believing them, but the one that's causing the issues to them. That's something they need to do a second look into as far as what they're telling them about another person. It's just like um I've got some mods that has trolls, and then some of them don't get along with each other. I always say if you don't get along with a person, ignore them and still be there. Just ignore them. Ignore the trolls. Ignore the people you've had issues with. Yeah, I'm kind of not doing what I'm saying, and when it comes to when that what I say has become, how do I say, my fun pleasure of calling them something and making them cry. Oh, I love it when I get texts about her crying. Oh, the one person she texts to tell me hasn't even heard from her in months, and then here, or in a while. And then when I start saying something, she starts talking and sending them a message. So I hope Crybaby has been watching, and I hope that eventually she'd be dumb enough to come up here. But one of the things I know for sure, she's scared to come up. And one of my moms even said it. She won't come up. See, I've had several mods that talk to me offline while I'm doing a live stream. They keep an eye on the back. Yeah, I don't. She's the one person that I will, put through the dirt. I will if it still continues as far as, and I get multiple people text me, "Oh, she's talking about you," and they will all say the same stuff, and then I would go and see what they're being said, or they'll do a screenshot of it, and I'll start laughing. I'm like, all right, she ain't stopped talking about it, so let me keep saying, crybaby crack whore or or crack whore. Let me keep doing that. Let me keep telling or saying what she's doing. She's gotten to the point where with my heart problems and stuff, she's actually said, "Oh, she's been faking it. My car accident." She said that was fake. So, and it's just crazy. You get all kinds of crazy shit. And the sad part is the person actually, I've even said, "Hey, she's lying," but then I have a video of pictures of my accident that I put in a video. Really? How fucking dumb can you get? I put that video out there. Like, I just don't get how people can be so fucking dumb with that. I get that she could say that my health is fake because I don't put out the hospital report, and I could. I could put my doctor's, report out there. I just don't do it. I could even go on the patient portal and go through there, but I just don't do it. It's not worth it to me. Let's see. Let me check into that one. Trying to see if it's private. I don't even know how to. Let me go. I have to look, but it's not private. As far as I know, it's not. YouTube has been putting some of my videos private, so I have to go back to YouTube Studios online. I cannot do it through the phone app. It does not work that way. So I have to do it a certain way. So let's go. Let me see. Yep, it's public, so yeah, everybody can see that car accident video. And that's the sad part. For somebody to make fun of somebody's health and car accident and then kind of put it as it's fake and try to get people to believe it, that's just sick. To me, somebody to do that has got some mental issues and very sick in the head. Just my opinion. They're very sick in the head. And I will never trust that bitch as far as I could throw her. If she was on fire, I wouldn't even piss on her to put it out. Sorry, I wouldn't do it. Oh, I hope the mod that told me about her being a crybaby let her know I'm live. I would love to see that bitch come on here. And we all know she won't do it. I know she watches. I know she starts to be a crybaby when I start talking about it. I just mention crack whore, she becomes a crybaby. But yeah, with anything health related, y'all hear that supposedly is fake. That's when you come to me and ask me. I will take pictures of the hospital report. I will take pictures of the patient portal if it goes that far. Like, I have no shame of doing it offline, but I'm not going to put it online. Yeah, I know doing my title is, it's going to piss her off, but it's so worth it. I couldn't resist. And I just found out one of my moms that she cried to had sent her the links. So that's appreciated. Let's see if she becomes a crybaby. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I would love to see that one pop in the chats or even come on panel. Just to dish it out, you know what I mean? Just give it right back. I don't even have to go very far to get that one mad. I just say the nickname, and it makes her mad. If I even put her channel name in the chat, she gets pissed off. Even one of my mods who can't be here right now, she's doing something. I think she's at church or something. Anyway, I can't blame them not coming, but she would put that name out, and she knows what goes on. She's seen it firsthand. So I appreciate that part. Yeah, I don't trust that one. Um, Now the one channel, and you've went out with them to do your cop watching. Uh, I have no disrespect for them. Actually, if they came on the channel and they wanted to say hi, or they wanted to come on the panel, I would allow it. They've never been disrespectful. They've been nice here. You know, that's why I had no issues. Will I defend them and things? Yeah, if they didn't do anything, if it's something that I know could be a lie about them, then I'll be like, no, that's not true. I check behind things. Like if somebody says something about a person, I'll check into it. And yeah, it's all fun and games to me when that one comes up. Like Crybaby comes around, talks shit, and then goes to send a message to somebody. She talking about me. She talking about me. She cries like a fucking baby. That's how she got Crybaby added to her name. It is crazy how people do things. Sorry, I got a message. And I can guarantee you, she probably won't talk to that mod again because, well, it only made it worse for her to cry to somebody else. Because then now she's being called Crybaby. And now, I'm putting it out there how she acts. You know, she just did that to one of her friends just recently. That's the sad part. The same thing she's done with me, she's done to a new person. And it's like, nobody's catching on to that. That's the sad part. Oh, I have people that don't like each other that one will come in the chats. And then sometimes they both will come in the chats and argue. But, once it gets too much, they know I will say something. Which reminds me, I need to text one of them. Shit, got the wrong one. Fuck, I would probably have a dirty comment. Shit. So she claims she walked away from me in 2020. So it's 2022 now. 2 years of putting my name out there and spreading them life. She walked away. Yeah, I'm responding to my mod. Yeah, sorry, it's probably going to be a minimum long, not so long of a text to that one, to the mod. There we go. But, it's funny how somebody says that they walk away, but yet they go to everybody else and start talking their shit. Going to people and saying, hey, she faked this or she's got this issue. And it's funny because with that one person, the Crybaby Crack whore, has my number, never once have texted to say, hey, let's put it in the past, let's leave it alone. But yet she likes to go online and talk the shit. And I'll admit it, I mod that one after the shit started. I don't have no fucking problem admitting that. Okay. Alright, I'll send that message. I think it's funny though, how people act. I really do. And they continue to do something and then cry because I say something and that I stand up. You know, as soon as she stops talking shit and bringing up my family members into things, or saying that I'm faking my health condition or my car accident, then I'll leave her alone. But until then, I won't leave it alone. There are certain people you don't leave alone online. You just don't do it. It didn't do her any good to try to report. You know, YouTube evidently seen that what the complaint was about was actually not a reasonable complaint, or I still wouldn't be able to go live. My lives do post online. I've had several lives that are posted. So yeah, it didn't do her any damn good to cry to somebody else. Like, I don't get it. You're gonna continue to keep talking shit, but it don't do you any fucking good. And then when I stand up and say something, she be's a fucking crybaby. Hell, if I was her cats, I'd run away. I'd run away if it was the strays. I would run away. Any ammo gets close to her, I'd run away. As far as I know, she'd be feeding poison to the animals. No. No. Yoda, no. Sorry, I was just telling the dog no. Jack Russell, nope. Chihuahua, Lab Pit, Jack Russell. So, yeah, wild mixture. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta mute it. I had to I had to tell somebody to send that one a crybaby a little message for me. Just a little message. Yes, guys, I am fucking with that one offline. Now she'll go online and talk shit too. I already know it. I know she's gonna go cry to some other channels to see if she can get away with it. Hey, no. I can't control the noise, guys. My brother gets some barking. Hey, sissy, no. I can control what's in my room, but I can't control what my brother does to get the dogs barking outside. Hey, sissy, no ma'am. Sissy, no ma'am. Sissy, there's nothing to growl about. See if I can catch her. Come here, sissy. Come on, sissy. Of course you're gonna run. Hi, Yoda. Hi. Come here, Yoda. Oh, Mr. Yoda. Come here, mister. Hi, baby boy. Hi, baby. Want to say hi? Want to say hi again? Hi, sissy. Oh, now you'll come up because I got your brother. Here we go. I got your bubba. Is that why you come up? Yeah. Hi, Yoda. Hi, sissy. Gonna listen now? Uh-oh. Alrighty, guys. Let me put y'all over here beside me so y'all behave. There we go. Yeah, they love being beside me. No, you can't have the phone. Well, I guess what I said must be true. I sent a text that said it was a crybaby. Scared of me. Scared of what people, or what I say that people will believe it. Gee, I wonder why. Why would she be scared of somebody believing what they say? What is told about her? Is it because she acts just like them? I guess so. I think she's scared. I mean, come on. How many people are going to believe the name crack whore? Come on. Unless she really does the crack, which kind of a feeling she does, but some information I heard about her, yeah. The crack whore kind of fits her, well, the whore part, maybe. But I won't go into details on that one. I'll let her explain it. So how's everybody doing? And, anybody's welcome on the panel. Hell, even the crack whore is welcome on the panel. No problem with that. Shit. I know it's scared to come up on the panel or on the channel and the chats because it's scared that her actions and her words will come against her. She don't know how to come nice on a channel. So yeah, it's funny. I do hope everybody's having a good day. Um, and try to have fun. Stupid emails. Hoss, stop. Thank you. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Hmm. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Funny how Hoss will look at me funny. Yeah, you are a hound. At least part hound. Yeah, you got a Walker hound in you. And no with Chihuahua. Yeah, that's my Hoss. He's my big baby. What, Hoss? What? What, mister? Yeah, guys. I probably have to end the live stream pretty soon because I'm going to try to get to that park. Do some walking today. I'm going to try. At least get to be able to go. But I'm not going to go right yet. As far as getting off of here, you know, Crybaby Crack is not going to come on. I just love getting on their nerves. Just saying a nickname, you know, and reading her response from a mod that sending me the message. Yeah, I just love reading the response. We both even said she won't come on the channel, come in the chats, and she won't come on panel. So yeah, everybody's welcome here. Yeah, I do have 5 minutes for people to, if they subscribe and be a subscriber for 5 minutes for them to come in the chats. There's a particular reason behind that, and that's because my mods will not have to work as hard to knock out all these trolls at once. So they keep typing the same shit, or they do one letter at a time. So yeah. I only let a few trolls in here. They may not be my trolls necessarily, but Then I got some that are mine that I'll let in. Now, I'm the nice person. I'll let the person that even talk shit about me come up. I think I'm a little too nice. Just a little too nice. I don't know. I wonder if the mod that I get in the message thinks I'm a little too nice on that one. Of course, letting the one that hates me up or scared of me up on the panel or on the chats. Um, well, I think she's kind of scared of that, even though I'm having fun. I think she's kind of scared. Scared of what? I don't know, but must be scared of something. Oh, I think she needs to get laid so she'll leave everybody alone. Oh, wait, that probably wouldn't. Nah. Nah, I don't think that would help either. But as one of my moms just said in the chat, or has said in the chat, trust no one. That is true. I don't trust everybody. And even the ones I trust, I am very cautious with. Some of the people I talk to get more information about me, about my family, about how I'm doing. And others, they don't get no answers. They don't get no nothing. But we know we always have that one that wants to be right in there. We always have that one that likes to talk the shit. Well, I guess today I'm talking the shit. But who knows? She might be on another live stream talking shit. Let's see. If somebody else is still alive. Wait, I can check a better way. Let's see. Let me try another way. Then I won't have to exit off the live stream on my phone. Let's see. Yep, it's still live. Let me see. Let me mute. Oh, wait. It's already muted. We just gotta let it play. Hey! Sissy, leave the phone alone. Let's see. Yep, not yet. Not that I see. But yeah. One of my other trolls is live. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a troll. I call it an idiot. 1 second. Okay, I had to go for a second. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it a troll. I just call it a. Let's see. Well, it claims that it doesn't like cops, but yet it acts like one. Yeah, that's how I can put it. Or a confidential informant. Because what they were charged with, and they only got so many years. It don't make sense. And it puts his record out and goes, we only got this many years on it because I saved a family member from it. Oh, the things people do, though. So, yeah, that's funny. It is funny, though, how things. We all have our fun with things. Sometimes it's just going live. Some people, it's just going and playing a game online, like a video game. That's people's fun. We all have different fun. I guess others, it's more or less spreading lies about somebody. Alrighty. So, what's everybody doing for Easter or their Sunday? If people don't support Easter or don't do Easter. And if you don't do Easter, what do you do for your kids if you got kids or what you do for yourself? Let's go there. That's something that's something to talk about though. Okay, I had to respond to a message. Sorry. Anywho, I do have to take a little break. I'll still be live. Don't get me wrong. I'm just muting the mic. Okay, guys, I'm back. I decided to take a quick break. Well, a quick potty break. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Still here, guys.
Let's get some street boy.
Sorry, guys, I was sending a message. I'm still here. Hi, Yoda. Alrighty, I'm still here. Laddie, Mia, it's alright. Yeah, I'm still here, guys. I'm sending a message to have fun. So how you doing, West Coast? Hope everybody's doing good. Come on, YouTube. Okay, you having cheesecake. You should be sending it this way.
I'm not interrupting live stream, am I?
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, just West Coast eating it. Churro cheesecake. Now I can't pronounce anything right. Anyway, he's eating cheesecake.
Churro
Yep.
flavored? Damn. Cool.
He always finds the good food.
Tell him instead of fine it, fucking send it here.
Oh, he's got the good food. Oh, I see some of them on his community tab, man. He makes me hungry. With fresh strawberries, oh yeah. I'd be hungry. Hell, we get the store-bought cheesecake. And even then, some of that I won't eat. Mainly because they have stuff that I don't like. Like, I don't like caramel or caramel, as people call it. I don't like it. And if it has, like, almonds, any of it. Candy, are you being a bitch again? You need to quit being that bitch. She's got a thing about being a bitch lately. Yoda, where you going, baby? Yoda. You want down, Yoda? Come here. Come here, Yoda. Come here, Yoda. I'll let you down to play. Come on. Come on, Yoda. Come on. Come on. If you want down to play. Here we go. Baby Yoda. Whoops, wrong thing. You want to go down and play? Yeah, Yoda? Mwah. I still got it in. I still got the kiss. He's got hair there. It's just showing a light spot. Oh, thank you. It's your baby Yoda. Oh, it's just a baby. Oh, it's just a baby. You ready? Want to go play? Yoda, you want to go play? You want to go play? What, you want to sleep? Alright, dude. Come on. Here, I'll let you down. There you go. Oh, you want back up? Well, come on. I guess not. He turned and looked at me like, I don't want down. Yeah, you didn't want down. You know you're stubborn? Yeah. Yeah, you know you're stubborn. You're very stubborn. You're just sweet, baby. Alright. Over here. Find your spot to play. He don't go far. Neither does a sissy. Yeah, I know it's dark. Hey, Yoda. What is it, Yoda? Oh, do I get hungry? Anywho, he's just a big baby. Well, such a little baby. He didn't want to get down and play. Which is fine. Yoda don't want to get down. That's okay. He's become attached to me. And his mama, the four-legged mama, he's attached to. Well, I think she's attached to them too. She likes to play with them. This is her second litter, and this is the longest she's put up with her babies. Which surprises me. Like, yeah, she wants something to do with the others. But as far as letting them sleep with her, she don't let it. And then when she had enough of the others, she lets them know. These, she keeps them close to her. And she'll let them do whatever to her. They be biting her ears if she wouldn't give a shit. So I don't know. I don't know what's the difference in this litter. The litter of 10 that, we've gotten homes to the other 8 kept these 2. So, alright. Alrighty. They come to get Darlin. Hi, Sass. Hi. Says let them is a what, Mama? I gotta go potty. Sass, you gotta go potty, huh? He's coming. Yeah, my brother lets him out because of my back. She gonna get pissed off at you walking so damn slow just to mess with her. I wouldn't be surprised if that bitch came and bit your ass. Yoda, y'all can't go out there. No, sir. Them bigger ones they would bulge all over. They're still too little to play with the others yet. The others are a little rough. Hey, sissy, leave my phone alone, please. That's the second time I had to tell you. Leave my phone alone. Don't give me them sad eyes. You know you did wrong. You definitely got your sister's attitude. And her mama's. That give you the sad eyes and go, what? You didn't do nothing wrong. Or, Mama, please don't yell at me. Don't get a hold of me. She pouts like a little. No, sissy.
Shut the hell up.
The others are too impatient to go out. That's what you're doing? This is her normal way of doing things. She gets mad at me. Yoda, what's going on? Sissy, can I have my arm? Thank you. And we got Yoda behind me. Yeah, Yoda. Yoda. Hey, Yoda. You being behind me? Yeah. What you doing? What you doing, Yoda? What you big boy? Sorry, I got to see the flat boobies. Anywho, there you see how they act. Oh, would I love some cheesecake right about now? That would be enjoying. Hell, even if it's like something cold to eat, even dessert or food, I'd be happy. I'd be cool. Be cool down. It's hot right about now. We're probably close to 90 right now. If we were close to it earlier. Alrighty. Oh, what would I do to have something sweet? Sweet and cold. I would so appreciate that. I even checked what our temperature is right now. I know it's in the 80s. Or at least it was. Yep. If I could have some cold food. Yeah, I know the crack whore probably going, oh, she's talking about food. Talking about how fat I am or something. She probably go spread that around. Or she'd be saying I'm begging for food. How my ass don't beg for food. But yeah. Sorry, I was checking something. Yeah, guys, sorry, I got a runny nose. Don't drive me nuts. Ugh. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. At least y'all can enjoy a live stream and come up and have fun. Yeah, we don't always have to talk about what the title is, but so y'all know, I did the title to fuck with the the one who hates being called a crybaby. I had to. I couldn't resist because it's not like it can report the video for using her name because I don't use her name. I purposely don't say her name. Yoda, leave the phone alone, please. Yoda, no. Yoda, you little fucker. You don't listen. I tell you no and you don't listen. I tell you to leave something, you don't listen. I tell you to get down for somewhere and you sit down. Good Lord. You little dude. Now he decides he's wanting up. What? Do you ever listen? You want to get down? Will you get down for me, please? Can you get down, please? See, he don't listen. Yoda. Yoda, will you please get down? Pretty please. Pretty please. Will you get down? Yoda, get down. Go. Go. Go find you a spot. Yeah, I think he found a spot. So he's giving sad eyes because I won't let him get. I want him to get down. I won't let him stay up. You are so spoiled. Yeah. Are you spoiled? Well, he's got natural pillows, so he might as well stay there. Even if he makes me feel hot. Like heat hot, not any other way, guys. Crack, or don't put it in another way. What you'll probably do. Because you're so fucking dumb. Okay, Yoda, you have to get down. Mister. Come on. Come on, will you get down? Hmm? I moved you so you get down. Well, I asked you to get over there. You won't go over there with Sissy? You won't go over there with your sister? Hmm. You just want to be a mama, huh? Oh, it's just being goobers. Don't you worry about them. Hey! Sorry about that, guys. I forgot didn't have it muted. Sorry if I bust y'all's ears. Sorry. People always say I have a loud mouth, so I didn't want to bust anybody's eardrums. Yoda, will you please get off of me and get in another spot? Come on. Come on. Over here. Boy, will you ever listen? He literally won't listen. Come on. Come on, Yoda. Come on, get over here with your sissy. Look, Sissy's right here. You want to get with Sissy? You won't listen. You do not listen. You gotta listen. And if I do put him down there, he gets right on my arm and won't let me move it. And if I move it, he finds another spot with it. I got a problem. Somebody won't get off of me. I put him down on the floor. He'll look up and won't be back up. He gets on Letty and Mia's bed, and I tell him to get down. He'll sit there. When I tell him down, he'll sit down. When I tell him to get down. It's like, okay, you come get me. You get me down. Oh, Daredevil's what he is. I'm gonna let him take you away. We'll make him jump up higher, you motherfucker. I'm gonna put you down. Oh, he's worse than Sissy on this. Blow him because he turns his head. Yeah, ducks it or turns his head away. You are a goober. Alright, you're going down. Nika's down there. You can play with Nika. Yeah, there you go. Ugh. That worked. Give him Nika and he'll stop. Oh, guys, I'm going to have to end this. If I'm going to do the park, I need to end it. I will see y'all another time. I probably won't do a live stream next week. It all depends. I've got to get a hold of my cardiologist and go from there. Hi, Nika. Are you wanting to say hi? Are you wanting to say hi, Nika? Oh, come here. Well, come on. Ugh. Somebody had to come say hi. So before I end it, she just came in from outside. Yeah. You get the Nika. Yeah. Did you want to say hi to Mimi? Mwah. You little tiny booger. She looks bigger on the screen, but she is really tiny. Like, I can literally cover her head with my hand. Completely. That's how tiny she is. She's about the size of a damn puppy. But she's already hit a year old. She'll be 2 in December. Alright, you need to be down there so you can play. You hear me? Get down there and play and cool off, okay? Okay? Okay, Goober? Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna end this while I can. And I'll talk to y'all another day. It probably won't be this week. I've got to make sure I start working with appointments and stuff. And go from there. Because I know I have one referral to the electrophysiologist. Or as some people can call it, a cardiologist. So I'll let y'all go. I hope that these doctor appointments will come through pretty soon or pretty quick so I can get everything over with. Or let them figure out what they're going to do. And I'll get back to y'all another day. Bye. I'll see y'all later.